Well, if your back hurts or maybe your hips are bothering you, it could be your feet. Dr. D is here to help with 2 exercises that you need to be doing to help yourself feel better. It's good to see you.
As always, I love seeing you, Shelly.
Well, we love it when you're here because you kind of get us right with all the things we should be doing in recovery, which is what you're all about at Reaction, right?
Absolutely. We want to make sure that you're doing the right exercises and honestly trying to make sure we integrate it in your very busy schedule. We're all busy, so today we're going to talk about our feet.
Okay, sounds good. So here's the deal.
All right.
All these problems that you have, it could be related to your feet, right?
Definitely could. And so with me specializing in performing arts, I work a lot with feet, meaning ballet, gymnastics, and competitive cheer. So we're going to dissect it just a little bit. We're going to do 2 exercises.
Okay.
All right. And if you will, we're going to pan down to my feet. I have to remove my shoe real quick. So if you notice, I am flat-footed. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. It's not a bad thing, but what we want to work on, and you can do this while you're brushing your teeth, right here, you can see that it's nice and flat. Now, if I go this way, what you're going to do is work on what is called short foot.
Okay.
So you're going to maintain pressure through your big toe, your pinky, and your heel, and then drop. So let's do it again. You're going to lift. You're going to see this muscle lift up, and now that's firing. You want to hold that for about 10 seconds. You can do it while you're brushing your teeth.
Okay.
Right? So that's the first exercise. Second exercise is still geared towards our feet, right? We were talking about how our foundation is super important. So the first exercise is working on priming the exercise. The second is going to work on pliability.
Okay.
We want to make sure that your foot is moving, I want to say well. That's kind of the idea behind it. So it's called toe yoga. That's perfect. You're going to lift up that big toe, ooh, just like that, and then drop that big toe and lift up your little toes.
Oh.
It's actually pretty challenging for me. So big toe and little toe, there you go.
Okay.
That's called toe yoga.
Okay.
So you want to do that about 5 to 10 reps. And again, you can do this all while you're brushing your teeth.
Okay.
You think about brushing your teeth, it takes about 2 minutes. So the first exercise you do it for 1 minute, the second exercise you do for another minute.
And
Pretty
then of course it translates from the bottom all the way up to the top. You start to feel better.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you have weak feet, if you think about your foot collapsing just the way that mine did, it can create knee pain, which is connected to your hip bone, which is connected to your backbone. That age-old song, there's truth to it.
Okay. You work with a lot of athletes. You work with a lot of young people. You've got a speed and agility camp happening right now. Tell us about it.
So our speed and agility camp, it's with my teammate, Dr. Reagan Trent. She's fantastic. She's a strength and conditioning specialist. Excuse me if I butcher that a little bit, but she does specialize in that. We'll be working with elementary kids all the way through high school, male, female, and it's happening next week. There's still time to register. You have until Friday.
Okay, there's a QR code right there on your screen. This is the Speed and Agility Camp. I got some video to share with you about some of the fun things that everybody's doing. Because if you're an athlete or you're like, again, you're middle school, you want to compete in high school, you need to constantly improve.
Exactly.
And that's what you're teaching the kids.
Yeah, we're teaching them how to be explosive, and then the other piece is that agility piece. The more they can move and react and do it the correct way, the better. They'll be able to perform at their highest level and really tap into their potential as they're at their young age, even into that high school age, and then moving into the collegiate phase.
And then also learning how to like work with your body correctly.
Exactly.
I love that.
Exactly. Exploring those movements and again, doing it the right way is our main piece. Dr. Reagan, she does a fantastic job of working with these kiddos, again, all the way up through that high school age. And really what we're showing here is her ability to work with these athletes really at all levels.
All right, so if you're interested in that, or maybe you need a little help getting back to 100%, check in with our friend Dr. D. You can find her at Reaction Rehab and Sports Performance. Here's the phone number to call for questions. It's 210-627-5884. Go to reactionsportsrehab.com and give them a follow on Instagram at reaction_sportsrehab.